They say success is the world's favorite disguise, hiding heartbreak, fear, and battles that no one ever sees. And for Emma Stone, one of Hollywood's brightest and most beloved stars, that disguise has been nearly flawless. To the world, she's the Oscar-winning actress with a radiant smile, magnetic charm, and a career that seems like a dream. But behind that glow lies a story far more fragile, a story of pain, struggle, and unimaginable heartbreak. At 36, Emma Stone's journey is a haunting reminder that even the most beautiful lives can be shaped by tragedy. And by the end of this video, you'll see her not just as a star, but as a survivor. Emma Stone's story begins far from the glitz of Hollywood in Scottsdale, Arizona, where a young girl with fiery red hair and even fiercer dreams dared to believe she could make it big. But from the start, life tested her. As a child, Emma battled intense anxiety and panic attacks so crippling that she once described them as a prison. They struck without warning, leaving her breathless, terrified, and convinced something terrible was about to happen. Most people would never guess that the same woman who commands the screen with confidence once struggled to leave her own house. Acting, she once said, became my escape, my way of controlling the uncontrollable. That escape soon turned into a meteoric rise. From breakout roles in Superbad and Easy A to the Oscar-winning performance in La La Land, Emma became Hollywood's golden girl. But success, as it often does, came with its own price. The constant scrutiny, the brutal pressures of fame, and the fear of failure all threatened to pull her back into the darkness she thought she had escaped. At the height of her career, Emma quietly sought therapy, not as a weakness, but as a lifeline. I realized I couldn't outrun my mind, she revealed. I had to learn how to live with it. It was a brave confession, one that peeled back the glamorous surface and exposed the vulnerability beneath. But perhaps the most heartbreaking chapter of Emma's story was yet to come. In her early 30s, while the world praised her success, she faced a deeply personal pain, a painful fertility struggle that few knew about. Friends close to the actress have shared that Emma's lifelong dream was to become a mother. But when reality didn't follow the script, the emotional toll was devastating. It's a chapter she's rarely spoken about publicly, but her few comments on the topic are raw and revealing. Life doesn't always unfold the way you expect, she once admitted. But that doesn't mean it can't still be beautiful. And it is beautiful because through every panic attack, every heartbreak, and every silent battle, Emma Stone has emerged not broken but stronger. She's become an advocate for mental health awareness, using her platform to remind millions that vulnerability is not a flaw, it's a superpower. And in 2021, after years of uncertainty, she welcomed her first child, a moment she described as the most profound joy of her life. It was proof that even in the face of unimaginable struggle, hope has a way of finding its way back. So maybe the tragedy of Emma Stone isn't tragedy at all. Maybe it's a story of transformation, of a woman who turned fear into fuel, heartbreak into healing, and pain into purpose. It's a reminder that no matter how perfect someone's life may seem, everyone is fighting battles we cannot see. And perhaps the real measure of success isn't fame or awards, it's resilience. Before you go, if Emma's story moved you, there's another one waiting that could change the way you think about growth, how the power of compounding can transform not just your wealth, but your entire future. Click on the end screen now and let's keep building something extraordinary together.